I don't think we will ever get rid of them completely. I think there will always be this risk that someone will have them and someone else won't have them.
It's probably the most destructive and worst thing that the world has ever seen.
You feel the feelings of it's sad, but it's also a reminder that we can't let this happen again, ever again.
Thank you for your time. Where are you from?
I'm from England.
England. If you don't mind my asking, how old are you?
How old am I? I'm 31.
Okay. What do you do in your country?
Hard to explain. I'm a consultant basically. I do some financial stuff for banks.
How long will you stay in Hiroshima?
4 more days, I think.
4 more days.
We've been here for 4 days and we'll have another 4 days here.
So in total, you will stay in Hiroshima for 8 days.
Yeah.
What do you do
in Hiroshima?
Yeah.
Well, we rented a motorbike, so we'll probably do some day trips.
Oh,
but we
nice.
already visited the castle and we went to Mitakidera and rented some e-bikes. It was pretty good fun.
That's nice. What's the impression about Hiroshima?
I think it's like a good mix between like a big city and being really chill. I came here 8 years ago and I planned to stay 2 days and I ended up staying for like 10 days. I just kept extending my stay, and then again this year we planned to stay for 4 days, and then at the end we just stayed another. We just were like, oh, let's stay here a little longer. It's just such an amazing city.
Did you go to Peace Museum?
Yeah, we just got out about half an hour ago.
How did you feel?
Yeah, it's so somber. I remembered I came here, like I said, 8 years ago, and I went to the Peace Museum then, and then I sort of insisted that we go together again today. And yeah, it's just so sobering. I think not just because of what happened, but the way that it's demonstrated in the museum. There's no, you know, it's not like, oh, there was a war and Japan didn't deserve this, and you know, it's literally just about this stuff is horrible. We don't ever want it to happen again. You know, like we said, we've been sat here just sort of heads down, taking a breather because of yeah, just it kind of affects you.
What was the most impressive part of the museum?
I think just the main exhibit. You know, it's you're on your feet. There were a lot of people there today, and you're slowly walking in this sort of dark exhibit, a sort of relentless demonstration of just how horrible it was. I think just the main. I challenge anyone to go there without being affected by it.
Did you learn about Hiroshima in your school?
Oh yeah, but I can't remember if we did anything about it in school or not. But yeah, almost everybody knows, right? At least in England, nobody doesn't know about Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
And so, like, you remember how did you learn about that?
It wasn't very emotional. It was just sort of, I don't know, just more about the destructive power of the weapons. And in most places that I've seen it taught about, or that I've learnt about it on the internet, it's kind of portrayed as this was needed to stop the war. You know, otherwise Japan would have fought forever, kind of thing.
Okay, and then did you learn anything new during your visit to Hiroshima?
As I said, I've been here before. I guess one thing that I didn't, one perspective I didn't have before I came here was that it seems like it's suggested here that the bomb was dropped to stop the Soviets gaining more influence in Asia, which I can definitely see as a truth, or as one side of the story which wasn't really taught that much in, you know, the UK and the US.
Has your perspective changed through your experience in Hiroshima?
Not really. It's just strengthened that I just don't understand why we're constantly killing each other. And yeah, just when is that going to stop?
Okay. What do you think about nuclear weapons?
I don't think we will ever get rid of them completely. I think there will always be this risk that someone will have them and someone else won't have them. I think that they're around, they're here forever basically. But I think I feel personally like we're beyond warfare now, and all weapons are pretty horrible.
Do you think, is there anything we can do for peace?
We, as in us normal people, can come to the museum and try and live in a way that doesn't encourage that, and raise your children, if you have children, to also believe in peace.
Do you want to share your experience in Hiroshima with people back home?
Yeah, I do, but I don't know how best to go about that. I think this kind of thing, you can only really see it for yourself. You can't really be taught about it.
What's the peace means for you?
Just building. I find satisfaction working together. I was talking to my girlfriend about this before. This sounds kind of trivial, but recently I stopped playing competitive video games with my brother, and recently we started, like war games, this kind of thing, and we just play nice games and build things together. And I think you can kind of expand that to everything really. There's just so much satisfaction working together to build stuff rather than destroying each other. So I think that just brings me personally happiness.
Okay. Finally, do you have any comment for people watching this video?
I think I've spoken a lot, so nothing more than what I said. But I think if you come to Hiroshima or even to Japan, you should come here and be aware of your legacy. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy. Nice. And if you don't mind my asking, how old are you?
I'm 31.
What do you do in your country?
I'm a music producer and a video maker. Thank you.
How long will you stay Hiroshima?
Like 2 days.
Do you think there is anything we can do for peace?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we can do to, let's say, maintain peace during this time. I'm not maybe the expert in this subject because, of course, this is not what I do for living. But I think kindness is the answer to all of this. If we can just be kind enough to other people and less selfish, maybe we can maintain this fragile peace and live happy with everyone else in this planet.
Okay. And then what do you think about nuclear weapon?
It's probably the most destructive and worst thing that the world has ever seen, and it's nowadays I think it's the most threatening thing that we have on this planet. And the worst thing is that nowadays maybe 80% of the nations have at least one, so it's kind of scary as to think that whoever can start a war and it could be the end of all of us.
Like, what's the peace means for you?
Yeah,
What
it's
is the
like
peace for you?
I think it's like the perfect balance between all the people that live on this earth, and if we can manage to keep this balance, everyone is more or less happy, let's say. So I think peace is like balance.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay, thank you for your time. Where are you from?
From Australia,
Australia. How long will you stay Hiroshima?
only today.
Today.
Yes, one day.
What's the impression about Hiroshima?
It's sad, but it's peaceful.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful here.
Okay. What made you decided to come to Hiroshima?
We wanted to see the Peace Memorial. We wanted to see the place where the bomb had come.
Did you see atomic bomb dome?
Yes.
Yes.
What did you feel when you see it?
just sadness. It's really sad. But I'm also pleased that it's standing, that it can be there as a memorial.
Oh, sad also. Great destruction, and yeah, it's good they've preserved it so we can see what's happened in the past.
What do you think about nuclear weapon?
Oh, not as a weapon, no.
No, nuclear power, yes.
Yes, we believe in nuclear power, but it's very
for medical stuff, but no,
frightening.
No, nuclear bombs, no.
Okay. Do you think there's anything we can do for peace?
Tolerance.
Yes. Yeah, I think we've got to be more tolerant of everybody.
Acceptance.
Yeah.
And happiness.
We've got it. Yeah, I think peace starts with us. And if we live a peaceful life, we will then show other people how to live in peace. If we are tolerant with other people, if we are patient, if we are kind, hopefully other people will treat us the same. So we will want to treat people the way we want to be treated.
What's a peace mean to you guys?
The peace.
Yeah.
Peace means freedom. Peace means being able to come to a country like Japan in peace. It means going to other countries in the world. It means for other people to come to our country. That we just live a life that we want to live without fear, without worry that somebody's going to bomb us, attack us, invade us. That's peace to us.
I think exactly the same, that we don't have to worry about where we go or what we do. As long as we do what it's good for other people, but the main thing is just to be able to travel around and not fear anything.
Finally, do you have any comment? People who never come to Hiroshima.
I think it's a really good thing for people to come to a place like Hiroshima because it teaches you. And when you're actually standing there and you can feel the feelings of it's sad, but it's also a reminder that we can't let this happen again, ever again. It can't happen.
Yeah, I also think the same. But like, if you can afford it and you come here, I think people should. Yeah. Or there are in other countries too, places there too where wars have been, great destruction and that. I think it's a good thing for people to come to one of these at least and feel the emotions.
Yeah, be reminded how terrible war is.
The effects it causes on people.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem at all.